Hi, my name is Catherine Rolap. My name is Tatum Frazier.
And my name is Ian Robbins.
And for our passion project, we have decided to act as consultants for Warner Brothers and Discovery in choosing what their next big picture movie should be. We have also decided to add a little bit of Hollywood flair to this presentation.
To begin this project, we needed to gather data for movies and TV shows. We decided to scrape IMDb to gather data such as the title, release year, rating, review rating, directors, stars, genres, production companies, budget, domestic gross, opening weekend gross, and worldwide gross. We were able to gather data from over 17,000 movies and TV shows.
After we have this raw data from IMDb, we need to clean it up a little bit before we put it in Tableau. So the first thing that we did was filter out the non-movie content. This would be the shorts and the TV shows. And we did this using SQL views. And then we needed to create a table to split out the comma separated values. And this was the genres, stars, directors, and production companies. Each of these values were separated by commas, and we needed to expand them into their own row just to make it easier to analyze in Tableau. So after we did this and we ensured that the data was export ready by removing all the blanks and nulls, we put it in Tableau to analyze. So after all of our data was scraped and cleaned up, we were able to find some really interesting internal and industry analyses from the data. We found that within the industry, Warner Brothers is actually one of the top competitors as they are only slightly behind Disney in movie revenue. We also cross-analyzed top performing WVD movies and top performing industry movies by movie revenue, and we found that there was a stark difference between their top performers, indicating that there's an opportunity for growth. We then turned internally to look at some of the struggles that Warner Brothers production department has faced recently, and we did this by looking at failure movies. What a failure movie is by industry definition is a movie that fails to make 2.5 times their budget. And what we found from this actually is that Warner Brothers is the top leader in their industry of number of failure movies. We then zoomed in to look at their success to failure movie ratio, and we found that really since 2019, Warner Brothers has been producing more failure movies than success movies, which indicates that there's more opportunity for growth and just better overall production quality. This led us to some insights that would later lead to our recommendation. We looked at four different sectors to decide what the best possible movie combination for Warner Brothers would be. We looked at the most profitable leading actors, the most profitable directors, the most profitable genres, and the most profitable ratings. From this, it's a couple key takeaways that we wanted to note. For both leading actors and leading directors, the top three actors and the top two directors are all from the Marvel franchise. And what's important to know about this is that the Russo brothers, who are the two top performing directors, are actually exclusively working with Disney. If we go and we look into movie genres, we see that sci-fi outperforms other genres in the industry significantly, with an average of over $300 million per movie. We then looked at the top performing movie ratings, and we found that since 2023, PG rated movies have been producing the most profitable movies.
Using the insights we gathered from our Tableau, we suggest that Warner Brothers creates a PG-rated sci-fi movie, as those are the top rated films as well as sci-fi films on average. We suggest that they work with the director Colin Trevorrow, as he has grossed over 1.5 billion in revenue and does not have an exclusive contract with Marvel or with Disney. We also suggest that they work with Emma Watson as the lead in this film, as she has grossed over 662 million in revenue and has a strong working relationship with Warner Brothers from the Harry Potter franchise. Overall, we suggest that Warner Brothers uses our Tableau dashboards to gain valuable insights and trends of the industry over time to make informed decisions moving forward.
Now that we went over our specific recommendations for Warner Brothers, we just want to reiterate how we used our skills learned in 412 to make this presentation and our recommendations. So, as we previously stated, we used Python to collect the data and scrape IMDb. And then we use SQL to clean up that data and make it very comprehensible and export ready for Tableau, where we were able to visualize all the key trends and insights and make it CEO ready for Warner Brothers.
Thank you so much for listening to our presentation.
Thank you.